Hello, coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest updates. We start with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, as Barcelona have made up their mind about Aubameyang. He will be sold. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then, secondly, talking about Ansu Fati, it has been reported that the Barcelona Wonder Kid is finally ready to start matches after 2 years of injuries. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get right into it, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please make sure to do so. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please make sure to watch it right up to the very end. As speculations surrounding the future of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang continue to circulate, Sport reports that Barcelona have made up their mind to sell the striker before the transfer window closes. The 33-year-old has been one among the players who currently find themselves on the exit ramp at the Camp Nou as Barca look to offload some stars and create room on the wage bill to register Jules Koundé. And as per the report, the Blaugrana have held internal discussions and decided that Aubameyang needs to be sold in order to achieve financial fair play, and they will not be moving from that stance. Chelsea have emerged as the former Arsenal captain's next potential destination, with talks already on the way, with the Blues boss Thomas Tuchel intent on a reunion. Talks are believed to have reached advanced stages now, over a potential deal worth 27 million euros. However, the report does add that the transfer is still not in the lock-in. It is claimed that Barcelona are demanding between 25 to 30 million euros for Aubameyang. However, Chelsea are trying to force Marcos Alonso into that operation so that they can lower Aubameyang's price by making it a player plus cash deal. On top of that, the Premier League giant, have also increased Alonso's value so that they would have to pay lesser to sign the striker from Barcelona. However, the Catalan Giants have no interest in such an operation as they want the deals to be two separate transactions. They are continuing to demand a range between 25 to 30 million for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, while they wish to pay less than 10 million euros. So a move to Chelsea might not be as close as it has been reported. However, what is certain at this point is that Barcelona have made up their mind to sell Aubameyang and there is no turning back. The Aubameyang transfer saga continued to heat up. Barca, as we are getting from this report, have decided that they must sell Aubameyang. And we can see that one of the things that are pushing Barca to make this decision is the fact that the financial fair play must be attained. The fact that we have not registered Jules Koundé is a big issue, right? So Barca have no choice. They have no choice. That's why we are seeing Memphis Depay and Aubameyang living in the same transfer window. Something that I, as a Barca fan, am not into that idea. But when we look at the way things are, Barca's hands are tied. So it will be difficult not to comply with the financial fair play. How are we going to register players like Jules Koundé? How are we going to maybe strengthen the left back or whatever before the transfer window closes? All that will be so impossible, if these players are not sold. So Aubameyang is a player that I, for one, and many Barca fans have been so annoyed for the fact that Barca, despite their promise of saying that they will sell just either one of Aubameyang or Memphis Depay, but now they want to sell both of them, which have not gone too well with many Barcelona fans. But when you look at the reasons, you tell yourself that this team have no choice. If not, there are many things that Barca won't be able to attain. So the fact that they are selling Aubameyang is not really what they really wanted to do, but circumstances are pushing Barca to do that. So the decision is not just a decision for whatever, but because of financial fair play. Financial reasons, let me put it that way. Because normally players like Lewandowski needed the backup, right? And Aubameyang is a world-class striker. A player of his caliber being a backup to Barca, then that says a lot, the kind of depth that Barcelona have. But right now that won't be the case, as he is closing to a move to Chelsea. So Barcelona are waiting for Chelsea to pay the sum of at least 27 million euros. But Chelsea are only insisting that they don't want to pay up to that amount. They are instead talking about Alonso to be included in the mix. But Barca said they want those transactions to be treated separately. So I really wish Barca never accepts such. By the way, Barca are not even too keen on Marcos Alonso like at first, right? His salary might even cause a problem when we consider how Barca are suffering financially, despite the economic levers and everything that they did activate. So let's see what happens in the coming days. Then, moving on to the next story of discussion. After starting the season on a rather disappointing note, Barcelona registered their first win this season by dismantling Real Sociedad 4-1 at the Real Arena. While Robert Lewandowski scored a brace against Real Sociedad, one player who made a notable impact on the night was Ansu Fati, scoring a goal and bagging 2 assists since coming on as a substitute. Often revered as one of the best talents to come out of the famed La Masia youth setup, Fati's progress has been, stifled over the past 24 months due to a series of unfortunate injuries. However, according to a report from Catalonia radio, the attacker is on the verge of returning to his full fitness and could soon be on the contention to start. As things stand, the forward is fit enough to start in the upcoming game against Real Valladolid. That said, Barcelona doctors are taking a cautious approach with Ansu Fati. They do not want to, take any risks and rush the attacker back into the thick of things, especially in these early stages of the season. They have no intention to replicate the mistake from last year. As such, they are willing to hand Ansu Fati the time to fully recover and eventually return to his best without aggravating his injury. The summer addition of Rafinha, coupled with the contract extension of Ousmane Dembélé, has certainly helped Barca appear less reliant on the services of Fati this season. However, there is no doubt that the return of the Spanish international to the Barca starting 11 could significantly improve the overall quality of the club's attacking unit, invariably helping Barca to compete not just for the league, but also for the UEFA Champions League. Over the past 2 seasons, Ansu Fati have really suffered injury problems, and how I wish Ansu Fati stays fit the whole season. It will be a joy to watch. This kid continued to be good as always, despite having injuries. Even when he returns, he still looks so sharp. I mean, against Sociedad, he came and made a complete difference in that game. Complete difference. And Xavi did make the change early, which was a good thing. Do it very early on. And Ansu Fati had 2 assists and a goal. Ansu Fati, normally should be a starter for this team with the quality that boy has. But normally, I'm so happy for the fact that Xavi is trying to be cautious with the fact that he's still not 100% fit. But now reports are saying that the Barca Wonder Kid finally is ready to start games. But I think Barca should not just rush things like that. Gradually, Ansu Fati will return to the starting lineup, right? So they have to be so extra careful with this guy, because if he can stay fit in the future and begin to start games, I think Barca's quality up front will be so good. Because Ansu Fati, the quality he has, he deserves to be a starter for this team. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.